Today, I'm going to show you the best places to play on Anubis. These are going to be positions that you can find yourself in that will get you so many easy frags. Guys, if you want to become a better player, you have to understand how to play these spots and stop just playing so standard, so passive. We have to be able to surprise our enemies and make sure that they are not ready for the spots that we're playing. So without further ado, let's get right into it, guys. The first spot that I want to show you is actually that you can get up on these ledges. Now, this isn't very important in itself if it weren't for the fact that these little baskets are right here. Now, I love holding mid from this position because if CTs ever get aggressive through the spot, maybe mid's even smoked off, and they're just trying to take a peek into the canals, you will catch them off in this angle so easily. Even players that know this is a thing, I catch them off and it's so good. But the best thing about this position is that it actually doubles up as a way to hold E-box too. Say mid window is just, smoked off normally, something like that, right? You can hold E-box here, and I've gotten so many frags because people never ever expect someone to be up there. They'll peek E-box with a flash or something, and boom, you're shooting at their, you're shooting their body, and they can't even understand where they're getting shot from. It's such a good position to play. Something I'd recommend every single person utilize at least once a game if you're defaulting in canals. Now, guys, before we get into the rest of the video, I have to give you a message about how to get these beautiful Counter-Strike 2 skins. Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Skins Monkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code, KOJO. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description. Alright guys, so another position that I want to see you using is actually on the CT side. If you are noticing that the T's are giving E-box canal space, one of the best places you can find yourself in is in this corner right here. If you can silently get yourself in up here, it is so good because when the T's eventually do come back, they might not be ready for you to be in this off angle, right? They're coming through here and you start shooting them. If they're coming back this way, they're looking over here, and boom, you're shooting them. It's something very simple, but just getting into this spot here, if you have a teammate that has pushed your mid, it's even good to hide yourself here because people aren't going to expect someone to be hiding there in most cases. These positions, especially at a lower level, are going to give you a big strategic advantage against every team that you're playing against. At a higher level, yes, it will be cleared more, but it's just something that you should think about. And there's some really cool setups that you can utilize with it. You can have an opper that's posted on your left side, right, while you sit here. And maybe you don't even get all the way tucked in, but you sit here with a rifle and hold his right side. You can do these surprising setups and utilize these positions in a very good manner. Now, the last spot I want to show you over here is something that I'm sure all of you guys have probably played. If you're on T side, it is so good to sit on these stairs and just hold for the E-box swing. Think about how hard it is for them when they're coming out here to adjust to your head level. Even if they are ready for you, it's going to be an awkward fight for them, and it's pretty deceiving how far down this goes. So I love sitting here and waiting for somebody to swing me. It's a very good kill. If you're a CT inside of E-box, a lot of players will play on these stairs right here. Why do they do that? Because one, it's a favorable fight for you. As this player's coming in, they're moving their crosshair to the doorway, and then you catch them off right there. And two, you're on a slope, so it's kind of hard for them to predict the exact spot where you're going to be at. I've gotten a lot of kills playing this angle, this position. It is very, very nice. Now, on the B-bomb site, you want to utilize a lot of boost, right? You want to have someone boost you up on this wall. You want to have someone boost you up right here to see over in the B main. You can get a lot of kills. And then if you want a cheeky little boost, you can do one back here where you can see only just the backside, right? Anyone down here is not going to see you, but you're also not going to see them. Anyone up here, they'll literally have no idea where they're getting shot from because it's just such a small target when you sit all the way back here. And you have an AUG or an A1S, especially with the silence bullets. It's so effective. So guys, let's go ahead and talk about middle now. Middle, there is some really good spots for both CTs and Ts. Now, one of the most common and overpowered spots you can play is right here on this brick. I want you to crouch, and I want you to spot mid like this, right? You're literally just crouching and uncrouching, and then when you do take contact on someone, it's an easy fight for you. And if you get into a mess or something, you can always drop a smoke down, you can molly, do something, and it's just a really cool position to be in. Now, if you have SMGs or pistols, one of my favorite positions to play is have one guy get up here on this off angle and then have another guy play close doors. Why is this such a good setup? Because obviously if they swing this guy, it's probably going to be a hard fight for him to win. But when you are on this angle, and especially if you can get like an MP9 or something, it is such a good place to play because when they're coming through here, most of them are looking at this door right here, the temple entrance. And so you're going to catch people swinging in here, and they're going to be shocked when you start shooting them on this off angle. Very effective, very good. Let's hop over to the T side of things now and talk about a very good position on T side. On T side, if you want to be tricky, one thing that you can do is either throw a fake gun to act like you dropped, right? Lower level lobbies, it's going to work a lot. But regardless, if you're ever in mid and you just want to go quiet, get yourself on this ledge right here. And as you can see, our leg is covered by the doorway here. And if they go to clear mid in the mid round or something, they're going to look here and they literally cannot see anything. Even if they clear on that wall, they are not going to see you if you're in this doorway. I've seen so many talented lurk players use this, right? And just be aware that your shadow is shown, so don't play it if you don't have somebody like with eyes on E-Box, because they're going to see your shadow and be like, oh, guys, one's in the window, so watch out. So it's just a really cool place to play. I've been caught off myself by someone using this because I clear mid, go back, and he kills me. On the CT side of things, if you want to change things up a little bit, playing on this side of the wall can be pretty good. Be careful though, because if they see you over here, they might, you know, see an arm or a gun barrel or something. But this position is good when you have mid smoked off, right? And that was kind of a bad smoke, because they're going to be spamming you, they're going to be doing all these things, and sometimes you want to hold mid from this spot, because what teams are going to do is utilize this T side position, right? So one of the best things you can do every single game is when this mid smoke comes in, and that was an awful one. When this mid smoke comes in, you're going to want to have someone boost you up here, right? And it's actually a little higher in game. So boost you up here, either boost the opper to go for a pick, right? Boom, easy kill, or go boost the rifler so that he can spray the people down and do this. And if you're on CT side and you ever see the smoke, it's good to just sit here and hold the walkthrough, because what a lot of times people do is do two guys boost here and then one guy walk through the smoke because it's clear, and that position is going to absolutely destroy them. When they walk through, they're just getting killed, and they're like, dude, like, you didn't see him, but you can't see him from the boost up here. So high level tip right there for all these positions, but you could utilize the boost in your low level lobbies. Or, you know, you could smoke mid and at least play here and wait for the spams, and then when you have the A1S, spam where the AK bolts are coming from, and you have a lower likelihood of dying versus just spamming right here, because all the T's are going to be spamming that area specifically. They're going to be spamming this side mostly. Not as many are going to be shooting on this wall. But yeah, those are some very good positions in middle to play. Let's go ahead and hop over to the A side of things. Now, first, let's go ahead and talk about T side. You know, one of the iconic spots to play out here as a lurk is just sitting on these barrels right here. Or if you want to get even cheekier, just like drop yourself down here and hold someone walking out this doorway. Because what they're going to do is, if you're up there, you're just going to kill them and have a favorable fight. If you're playing down there, they're going to walk out and maybe clear you, maybe not, but you have the advantage on them when you're playing this angle. Every lurk is playing this spot. If you want to be cheeky too, you can lurk up here in A main rugs and just literally have your head down, right? Have your head down. They're going to come through A main, clear everything. They're going to look up here. Oh, don't see anything. And they're going to walk through. Now, you need to make sure your teammates are aware that there is a gap that could form if they walk below you and walk over here. But really good A main lurks are so hard to kill because they play ratty spots like this. And the beautiful thing is, even if the CTs come up here to clear, they have to jump, right? So if they're jumping, and while they're in midair, obviously you have the advantage. So they jump up and you shoot them and kill them. Very easy to play. Very good. Now, as far as CT side of things go, obviously if you're close A main, you can have an MP9 here, MP9 close, and have like a rifler playing back here, baiting for him. But as far as solo positions that you can play in your pugs, go ahead and grab yourself an AUG, or, you know, even an A1S will work, and play this spot right here. Now, you are very vulnerable to flashes coming in, but if you're worried about someone walking in on you, this is a great 1v1 duel spot that you should win every single time, right? If you're losing on this fight, you either just hit a crazy shot or, you know, you just whiff. So I would definitely recommend playing this. I've seen pros use this when they think that a pop is not coming in and they're just trying to kill like an op searching in or a rifler walking. It is so effective and it's so good. Now on the T side of things, I love playing this spot in retakes where I just sit here and hold the camera run through. It's a very advantageous fight because they are close to the angle when they're coming in here. There's so many things that they have to worry about, and you can just catch them off on this little headshot angle. It's very good. When I'm holding heaven too, I like playing up here sometimes on this really tight angle, right? We get up here, hold heaven. If it gets bad, we just drop off and play that retake. But it's a very good like info spot. You can get a nice headshot and fall. Very sick. On the CT side of things, if I have a pistol, I like actually crouching all the way down here and playing like a little rat, because when they run by, they're either not going to see you or you can take some headshot fights on them. And for them, it's actually a really, really scary fight because they're coming through here to clear this side and they're not expecting someone to just be head down right there. And it's a really hard shot to hit. So I like using it. Same thing over here. They're going to clear this side. When they clear that, they're going to move their crosshair naturally over here. So love playing this spot. You see pros get so many kills on this angle, and just a very sick place. Now the last place I'm going to show you is a nice save spot that you can utilize to get kills and get some exits, is literally just sitting in this bush. Sit in this bush and hold the A main exit, or if they're coming from mid, it's just such an awkward and random spot. And even with the bush, like the visibility is very low, so people aren't used to people playing there. I've seen my teammates get so many kills on exits sitting here and playing this, and it's definitely something I'd recommend every player utilizing when you have to save in CD spots. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something new. Lots of cool spots, lots of places to play. It would mean everything if you like this video. Share it with your friends and play some of these cheeky angles together. If you guys want some personalized coaching, I offer services to help you get to the best ability within yourself. So I'd love to help you out. Go ahead and check the form in the description of this video. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out. Peace out.